All right, so Stefan, I really love your project's focus on real time, by the way. We see that as such a huge key in our own project here. So thanks again, everybody, for having us. I'm Preston, one of the founders of Mainline, and we're a real-time social media mapping tool to target, shape, and amplify perceptions. So we built Mainline as a group of startup junkies, marketing geeks, data nerds, and also crypto degens who were all in the same situation. All of our businesses were increasingly relying on social, but we all had similar struggles. It was too hard to find good information, and once we found it, it took too long to make sense of it. So it was hard to make decisions fast enough to capitalize on whatever insights that we could have even gotten from that information. And of course, there was one service after another promising to help us with that and ready to take our money, but mostly they just handed us legacy data and too much of it to make sense of it in time. So we just felt like our costs and risks were rising while our ability to maintain relevance felt like it was slipping away. So we knew what we wanted, we just couldn't find it anywhere. You know, we wanted to track real-time sentiment as it's forming at the big picture level, not just what the algos decided to show us. We wanted to find and exploit what's going viral before it made the front page. We wanted to expand our influence to outside our current networks. And we also wanted to have more control over the tools that we were using in that process. So the solution we developed is based on years of grappling with these problems. So Mainline visualizes and ranks the real-time conversations across the social media landscape, and it identifies what everyone's talking about, who's driving the conversation, which hashtags and cash tags are trending right now, what are the most popular links in media being shared today. So all you do is select an activity mode, and then the platform makes it easy to find the best info and the quickest inroads into the right conversations for whatever activity that is selected. So we're actually launching with 4 activity modes. You can explore social with basically X-ray vision to find the best content. You can target clusters of like-minded groups with your own posts. You can attract new groups into your fold. And you can also ride the popularity of viral tweets for organic amplification. So we've created these modes as the first salvo, but the community can also create their own custom activity modes and then mint them as utility NFTs, as well as sell them on secondary markets. So we've developed a dynamic pricing model where subscribers can either stake tokens, our native main token, to access the platform with no ongoing costs and get rebates for participating, or they can pay in fiat at a demand-based rate that's also dependent on the token price. So as the token price goes up, the staking requirement goes down, and the fiat subscription price goes up to reflect the overall demand of the platform. Our long-term vision is to build the meta social network that's owned by the community. So we're creating an ecosystem of value around the token to drive that. So holders can lease tokens to other users, they can mint and sell utility NFTs, they can buy premium features like custom maps and connections to other social networks, and they can participate in the direction of the project through governance and voting via the token. So where we're at so far, we closed our seed round in May. We're actually 3x oversubscribed despite the crypto market literally crashing the day we were collecting, go figure. We completed the MVP in about 120 days and launched our private beta, which is where we're at now. So our goal right now is getting more crypto-focused influencers and firms on board, basically as power users, so we can prioritize the highest value features in our backlog. Token launch is slated before the end of the year with a full platform launch sometime in Q2 of next year. We have a core team of 4, all located in Melbourne, Florida. I've been an entrepreneur for my whole professional life, about 15 years. I've built and run sales teams. I've led biz dev and product design, co-founded an IoT software company. Most recently was a partner at a marketing consultancy where I actually wrote the back end for Mainline to help us in our own client work. To get better data intelligence, we ended up building 18 brands based on a lot of the content coming out of that tool in 2020. Chris has been deeply involved in the crypto world for about 5 years, from building and managing mining rigs from people across the country to co-investing with exclusive investor groups across the world. Jess is specialized in building the elegant, user-friendly experience everywhere from our marketing materials to our application UI. And Brandon is our ninja full stack dev team lead with years of software development and software project management under his belt. And we also have a stable of advisors in marketing, biz dev, and legal that all have extensive experience in growing startups and crypto projects. So we're just about to wrap up our private raise of about $1 million now. We're actually oversubscribed in pledges for this round as well, but we want to make sure to bring the right strategic partners on board that bring more value than just the capital. So if you think that you or your firm's a good fit, please reach out to us, of course. Additionally, we're looking to expand our private beta program. So if you're an influencer or a firm, or one of those that could be a good fit, please send them our way. And finally, most importantly, we're really looking to build our community at this point. Early, we made a business decision to stay pretty much in stealth mode to build out the MVP, but now we're really ready to show everyone that we've built so we can, build our community early with the people that could get the most benefit. So if you or someone be interested in what we've got going on, please join our community and feel free to share it.
Fantastic. Thanks, Preston. Then, let's head over to the Q&A section. Do we have some questions for Preston at this point?
Preston, thanks very much. Impressive presentation. Can you say a bit more how defensible your business model is? Because we've been seeing quite a few of those recently. So what's the magic sauce in your recipe?
Sure. Do you mean from the product side or more on the crypto token side of things?
From the product side for the user.
Sure.
Why would somebody use this platform rather than another one?
Sure. Yeah. Well, very similar to Stefan in terms of real time. One thing that's obviously very prevalent is marketing platforms. There's, I think, 8,000 analytics platforms and different things to kind of help this situation. But the issue with most of them is that they're really good at telling you what happened, right? What happened last week, what happened last month, what happened, and basically trend based on that. But they're not really as good at basically pointing out in real time what's going on right now in a way that you can exploit that, to grow your project, to grow your authority, to build your following, to spread your message. And so I think, a big difference for us is really focusing in on this notion of real-time data, as well as visualizing it. A lot of these tools, there's graphs and spreadsheets, but it's a lot of times really difficult to grok that big of data. So being able to visualize it in a way that makes it very easy to explore, the conversation at large across a social media landscape, it isn't really something that we've seen before. And it's not official yet, but we'll have patent pending status within probably the week here. We've been working on that for a while now, which, as anybody in the world knows, patent pending and patents only go so far, but it's nice to actually have that, as part of our technology portfolio.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Anna, do you want to go first, or should I?
Oh, jump in there, Tim.
Yeah. I also have a product-related question. So in terms of you scanning all the different networks and combining all the different information, as from a creator standpoint, I still have to go to my specific network. So I still have to go to Twitter or Reddit to do all my posting, or is this something that you're planning to handle as well?
That is a great question. So for the MVP version of the platform, it clicks you out to the actual platform, but definitely the ability to reply in context without leaving the platform is the obvious objective. Really, at this point, it's all about, we have a very long wish list of things that we all want in there. So it's all about prioritizing, what goes first.
Great, thanks.
So when it comes to the full platform launch, who are the real primary market that you will be targeting, and how are you going to get to them?
Sure. So this initial market is really all about basically influencers and key opinion leaders in the crypto space. Since that's kind of where we're getting our start, it's really all about enabling, these people that are spreading their messages, as well as the firms that support the blockchain ecosystem. So really enabling, even firms like our own partners, like Latitude Blockchain Services, these guys manage I don't even know how many projects worth of social media to basically drive, these individual projects here. So getting all these early firms and, sort of heavy hitter influencers that are already using social to spread their message and use our tool to help them do that quicker and more efficiently and better. That's essentially our first kind of beachhead that we're landing on. But of course, I mean, the platform was built by marketers, really for marketers. So anyone who uses social in their business to drive anything, which is basically all of them, is essentially a potential user here. So of course, next year we have bigger plans for approaching larger enterprise type clients, probably through marketing agencies who represent multiples of those clients and really need to be able to have kind of the brand reconnaissance type features that this platform allows for. So, I guess, starting in this sort of crypto community here of people that are kind of active in social, and then expanding into the more enterprise use cases, as we kind of get our sea legs about us going into next year.
All right, fantastic. Thanks a lot, Preston. Running out of time.